What's up, YouTube? Just a quick little video today. If you have one of these roaster ovens, you might want to be careful. This one is pretty much brand new. We got it 2 years ago. We've only used it maybe 2 or 3 times. Went to break it out for Thanksgiving, and something is wrong, and it will not shut off. I had to take it out of the house. Sorry about the noise. I got it running off my generator right now, just because I'm curious to see how hot would this thing get before it catches on fire. So as you can see, the knob is all the way down to minimum. It should be off right now, but as you can see, look at the size of that thing. 550 degrees. So that's pretty daggum hot. You can see the outside of it, almost 200 degrees in some places. For whatever reason, that thermostat has failed, but it failed in an on position, which is terrible. My last one of these I had was not, I don't believe it was one of these. It was I believe it was a Hamilton Beach brand, but that thing lasted almost 15 years, and that thermostat failed in the off position. I couldn't get it to turn on. So for this thing to fail in an on position, that's terrible. Imagine if you turned this on first thing in the morning and left your house and left it sitting there all day cooking like normal people would do. This thing has the potential to burn your house down. It's only been running for about 10-15 minutes. I'm gonna see exactly how far it'll go. You can already see like the paint on the sides is kind of burning off there. I threw some water in the bottom. You can see we were just cooking in it. I took the meat out because it was freaking me out. I didn't want it in my house. Well, let's see how hot this thing gets after about 30 minutes. Alright guys, we're about 25 minutes in on this little expedition. As you can see, we're over 600 degrees on the inside. Alright, we're focused on the outside now. The surface temperature of the outside of this thing, you saw it over here, was over 200, look at 257. That's the surface temperature. So if you were to just touch the surface of that right now, you would be burned. This kind of blows my mind. I can't believe there's, at very minimum, there should be a one-time use thermal fuse wired to that thermostat for exactly this reason. If that thermostat failed in an open or a closed position, that thermal fuse should pop and stop what's happening right now. But it's not. Let's see how far this goes. This is about 25 minutes in. Let's see how hot this thing gets. Alright guys, so we're going to shut it down. It's been over an hour now. Right about an hour it's been running. The outside is up to almost 400 degrees. There we go. See, it's pretty much up there. Alright, and then the inside, that's pretty hot. Ooh, ow. Alright, so the inside, look at it, you saw that 854. So there's no doubt in my mind that this thing will burn your house down. So it's obvious this company has not put any kind of fail-safe in this device. There should have been a very minimum of thermal fuse for a situation such as this, if that thermostat failed the way mine failed. So what we're going to do is now, I'm going to let this thing cool all the way off, and we're going to open it up and see if indeed they put a thermal fuse in here. So we'll be back. Alright guys, here we are, autopsy time, and it's very simple in here. Got our thermostat right here, and there's like a heat band that goes around the entire inside of this crock pot. But as you can see, there is no thermal protection here at all. You know, this connection goes down to one end of the heat strip. This is the other end of the heat strip. Alright, you've got your power wire coming in here. This looks like neutral. These little slides right here, we're just covering this. Okay, same thing with this one. Alright, just covering that, and that's all it is. Straight wired into there. Absolutely no protection at all from overheat conditions. I would say somewhere in this area, before it hooks to the thermostat, there should be a metal, it's a little metal thermal fuse. It's a one-time use fuse that is manufactured to blow at a certain temperature, be it 500, 600, 700 degrees. It will blow and render this unit dead forever until you replace the fuse. So, you know, this is I don't understand how this is a UL listed device sold in American stores. I would expect this kind of nonsense from some kind of cheap Chinese crap. But let me get that bottom out real quick. Alright, I got the bottom out, but you can see that this is a UL listed device, and as far as I was aware, in order to get that listing, you had to meet certain requirements, and I believe over temperature protection is part of those requirements. Also, it's interesting to note, I don't know what temperature fiberglass melts at, but this fiberglass here is actually melted to the heating element. I was able to pull some of it off, but look, that's melted. See, you can see there's the metal. I was able to pull some of this off. You can see it there. That band got so hot, it melted the fiberglass. So, there you go. This is not a very safe appliance. And if I were you and I had one of these in my house, I would immediately throw it away. Because when this thing fails, and you can see, look, I'm turning it. It should be opening and closing, and it's not. I don't know why. I can't explain why. But as you can see from my thermal camera, 800 degrees, or whatever it was, I said it got up to 700 degrees. I can't remember now. It's been a few hours. But that is more than enough temperature to ignite anything that was inside of this thing. So pretty dangerous.